everybody. I hope that you're all doing well. So, as you can tell from the title, we're gonna do something a little different today. This video, I will admit, is more on the fun side than the relaxing side, but I thought that it would be cool to go back and watch my first ASMR video ever. This is from 6 years ago at this point, and I have made this video once before on my second channel. It was a long time ago. No one really watched it, so I figured I would do it again and do it ASMR style and like really go in and like critique and see how I did and stuff like that. So I am sitting a little more off to the side for that reason. I'm gonna put the video up on the screen so that we can watch it together, and let's just dive in and look at 18-year-old Sam's first ASMR video. Okay, so I have it pulled up here next to me for you to see. For context, I was 18 years old. I was a freshman in my second semester of freshman year, and for whatever reason, something possessed me to sit down in front of my window and film this video. So let's see how we did. Hey YouTube, my name is Sam, and this is my first ASMR video. I thought I'd give it a go, so go easy on me. I don't talk like that, and I never talked like that. Thought I'd give it a go. Okay, it is true though, when you turn on the camera, I don't know, something changes, and I don't know, your words come out differently. Also, I feel like I look the same. Well, we'll get into that, alright? This video is gonna be a brush video, so I'm gonna kind of brush the camera, and I'm gonna be using 1, 2, 3, 4, these 4 brushes. Okay, right away, the white noise, I'm liking. That's a personal preference though. I have that going for me. Second of all, those rings. Did I actually wear those rings? I remember around this time there was an ASMR artist I watched that wore rings like that, and I was doing it because I liked the way it looked on her. I distinctly remember that. Also, those makeup brushes that was my first ever like full set. It's a full set of makeup brushes I ever had. I don't think I ever washed them, not once, which is disgusting. Oh wow, we've come a long way. Alright. And this one as well. I still use that one. I'm gonna tell you what I use them for and stuff like that. So, okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let it go in a second. This apartment I lived in from like 8 years old to 21 years old, and I'm like, this is the first time I'm really seeing it in a long time, and wow, I really miss it. This was home for a long time. First one is this brush right here. It's not too big, but it is a powder brush. It looks dirty. And these brushes are by the Essence of Beauty. So I use this for obviously my powder, but I use it for my compact powders. When I don't want like that cakey kind of look that powder can give you sometimes if you use those sponges that it comes with. I just use this for like a light coating of powder. I see what people mean when they say that I like smack my lips a lot. I go like right before I start speaking. I never really notice it, obviously, when I do it, but I'm hearing it now. It is kind of annoying, I'm sorry. Alright. So, I think my biggest issue with these videos is I'm gonna have to like remind myself to look at the camera and not at myself. Everyone says that. It's true. So, I have no idea what to say. It's a good brush. I like it. It's no idea what I use the most often. The traffic noises in that apartment. I lived on a very busy street, on the corner of a street, and it was so loud, so that was the reason why back then I filmed usually anytime after midnight, like midnight, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, around that area, because it was so loud, and I hear it in this video. I can hear the cars. It's ridiculous. Oh my god, say something. So, that's it for the first one. Next. It's not that bad. No, I take it back. This is the one that I use the most often. This is a eyeshadow brush, also by Essence of Beauty. But what I actually use this for is to fill in my eyebrows. I do. That is where it started, ladies and gentlemen. The filling in of the eyebrows, which I'm looking at myself and I can tell that they are like a little darker than normal, but they're not really filled in necessarily. But I guess baby steps. Use eyeshadow to do that. But I did use eyeshadow. It's perfectly thin and it works really well. And it's no, it doesn't. I don't know why I can't find the words for that, but it works really well. I was nervous. Like it's a nice, smooth kind of look. I apologize if you can hear the cars or anything outside. There's people everywhere because it's like 2:30 in the afternoon. So, I lived right down the street from a school, and then across the street from that school was a middle school. So it was an elementary school and a middle school. And I filmed at 2:30, which was when all the kids were coming out of school. Not my brightest idea. I'm not like trying to pick myself apart. I recognize that I was young and I was very new to this, but it's just funny to me now. Sorry, I can't really do anything about that. You could film later in the day. I figured that out eventually. So, that is my eyeshadow eyebrow brush. Okay, yeah, short. Next up, my hair was so short. Concealer brush. It's pretty flat. Yikes. Just plain. It's pretty soft, but it's also very sturdy. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It doesn't move as much as like this one would. It's funny, makeup products have also come a very long way since this was 2015, the start of 2015. So we've all just come a long way. I don't use this as often because I put on my foundation with my fingers, and then if I need to put concealer on certain areas, then I'll just like dot it with my fingers. This I'll use if I put concealer like under my eyes here, and I'll just gotta do that down my nose, up here if I need it, so kind of anywhere in my T-zone.
not that old. I got them.
They look so plump.
As part of a Christmas gift last year, so they're a year old. Pretty much. But I've put them to good use, I think.
Oh, the swallowing sounds. You guys still yell at me for that too, even now. Say something, Sam. Anything.
I'm trying to do this as fluid as possible.
Ooh, nice truck passing by. Very nice.
So, that's the third brush.
I told you this wasn't going to be relaxing.
This pack is an eyeliner brush, which
I never used.
obviously, but I still like it.
The screaming. I don't know if you heard that. I lived across the street from it was a little shopping center, and there was like a deli. There was a Chinese place, a pizza place, and all the kids would go there, and they would just stand there and scream at each other from like 2:30 in the afternoon to like 5 o'clock in the evening. They would just stay there and like ride their bikes and yell at each other. Sometimes there were fights. It was a very interesting place to live. I kind of miss it though, not gonna lie.
I think it's pretty. This product is white. It's different from all the other brushes I have. And it's not gonna focus properly. But you would just use it just to fill out your eyeliner. I have a gel eyeliner that I can use this for.
I do look like a little baby.
I don't know why I never have. I probably should, because my other brush is getting kind of
I used to wear my eyeliner super thick. Way too thick. Yeah, I never used that brush in my life. Ever.
It's really windy outside. I'm so sorry if you can hear that.
The wind chimes.
Perfect. I have wind chimes outside.
So I think what I was going for here is not what I actually did. Like, I was going for like the face brushing, and what I think I did instead was just like focus on the movements, because it doesn't really look like I'm brushing my face. But I don't know. I tried, right? I don't know.
Because I probably should put it to good use.
I never did.
Last but not least is my Sephora shadow brush.
I still use that.
And this I just use for like base colors for my whole lid. I just put it on there, and it's really good. It grabs a lot of product and it just kind of packs it on your eye. I think this is one of the most basic Sephora brushes, but it's really good. I like it because it's wide and it's heavy. Oh, did you see that powder come out?
Because it's dirty.
I tried to clean them, but I guess I didn't clean this one well enough.
Nope, that's a lie.
That's embarrassing.
That makeup brush, that eyeshadow brush, was my cousin's. She went through cosmetology school back in the day and like got certified and whatever, and so she always brought a lot of makeup brushes, and I always admired her for it. And probably like a year or two before this, she accidentally left it at my house, and I never told her, and I just kept it for myself. So Sierra, if you're watching, thank you for your makeup brush. I look like I mesmerized myself.
So, this video was just kind of a test. I really am making this on a whim. Last night I was watching ASMR videos, and I was just thinking, like, I don't know, I wonder if I could actually do a video. So I tried, guys. So we'll see if people actually see this, and
I know.
Watch this. Just kind of comment below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what I can improve on, because I'm sure there's a lot that I could improve on. Because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I've watched ASMR videos for almost 5 years now, so I figured I could try to give back a little bit.
Little did I know that I would be here in 2021 with almost 150,000 subscribers. That's so crazy and so wholesome. So thank you.
So, wrap it up. I think that's gonna be it for this video. So if you did watch this whole video, thank you so much for watching. Again, comment below. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like. Tell me if you want me to make more videos, and I will. But tell me what you want to see, because I don't really have a lot of ideas. Like I said, I'm just trying this out. So, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will talk to some of you soon. Bye bye.
So cute. I'm gonna take these off now. First of all, my hair looks so freaking healthy and shiny because I didn't dye it back then or anything. And it was a lot thinner, so all I had to do was like just run the flat iron through it really quickly. Wow. You know, I do look the same, obviously, but I think I definitely look a lot more babyish. And the girl that you see in that video was this shy, more timid girl who was afraid to do anything outside of her comfort zone, let alone like talk to new people and, you know, post a video on the internet for the world to see. And I say this all the time, I still don't know what possessed me to post this video, but it is one of the best decisions that I ever made in my life, and I am so glad that people actually chose to watch it and then watch the next one and the next one, and here we are. So thank you to you guys, really. And I'm curious if any of you were around when this video posted. Let me know, because if you are like an OG, so I think that's awesome. So again, I know this may not have been the most relaxing video in the world, but I enjoyed it. It was really fun for me, and I hope that it made you smile even a little bit. The next 2 videos that are coming, life update, I'm going to talk about my first tattoo experience and what that whole day was like. I'm going to talk about my car shopping experience a little more in depth, and kind of anything else that comes to mind. So that's coming next, and then after that is going to be a true crime video that I have already started doing research for. So just to give you an idea of what is coming. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed,